Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Oh darn it, I already made that joke. In last attempt of recording this video. Also, for whatever reason, my capture card was broken whenever I was recording the video and it got like stuck. Paused on like a certain thing 1 minute in. I'm gonna be sitting on my chair now, so I don't know if I can get up there. I can definitely pet her though. Anyway. I want to sit on the edge of my chair then. Or maybe you can chill on the back. So, let's start playing a game. So basically, in my last video, I was in Belheart, as it was a Silksong gameplay video, and I was just preparing for this video. So yeah, and now it's just going to change onto this video. It's been a few hours since I recorded that last video though, so it's pretty good. It's been a few hours, but who cares? Because it's been a few hours, that means that I'm still good at the game. So normally, in a regular playthrough, you go here and get a needle upgrade. I don't want that. I want to annoy this person. Instead, I'm going to progress through the game without getting any health upgrades, any needle upgrades, no using tools, no even getting maps or anything. I'm allowed to get Chorobio's quill, but only Chorobio's purple quill, just because it's funny. And yeah, that's kind of how it's going to be. There's also a baby in the house, so if you hear any loud to high-pitched noises, just know that that's from the baby. So I want to do all bosses in Act 1, and all enemy not all enemy gauntlets, but any enemy gauntlets I end up doing, I'm going to be showing on this video, but any regular exploration, I'm not going to be showing. Or I will show the mist segment. I will show me doing the mist. So yeah. Wait, why am I doing that? I can just do this. So yep. I'll show you no mist segment of the one. So pause to now. Also, by the way, I'm not doing all bosses. I'm only doing the bosses that you can only fight after doing Widow. So I'm not going to be doing Skull Tyrant as you can do him before fighting Widow. Okay, just then you know that. In fact, I'm going to wait all the bosses like Skull Tyrant and everyone. I want to wait until Act 3 to do because then it will get voided and respawn. Actually, I would have did the Morwing fight though because it's a speed one. Whatever. I'll do all the bosses in the any percent round. Any bosses I miss out because they're not in any percent, I'll just do in Act 3. So yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. Watch some riveting Silksong gameplay here. Now. Nope, never mind. Ah! Never mind. Nope, not riveting. Me and me not have just died. I will get the skip eventually. You can definitely not trust me on. Why is Hornet not dashing? What is this glitch? Why are you not dashing? Can I just get to the skip again? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello there, Gabo. Hit the Gabo. Gabozo. Okay. Attempt 2. Attempt 2 of this. Okay, whatever, I'm not even going to show you. You do not understand how close I got to doing that there. Just did the skip. And now the enemies don't care about me anymore. Because I'm trapped. I changed my mind, I'm not showing the missed segments since this is only meant to be enemy gauntlets and boss sessions. Although I will show fighting this guy, baby. Never mind. This guy's a Dumbo Mumbo Jumbo. Okay, I wonder if I'm pressing pause recording so fast that it sounds like my voice is just cutting off. I am at the exhaust organ. Yippee. Ruby's still taking a nap behind me. But yippee, we're at the exhaust organ. This is where the challenge truly starts. So, the enemies are going to be harder to kill now, as I'm going to be doing less damage. I don't have any melee upgrades. I'm not going to get any health upgrades for the entire run either. So, yay. So let's start the fight now. Oh yeah, I gotta turn the volume back on. I wanted to make it hard. You saw that Silksong, right? Oh, he's waking up and she's sniffing me. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Almost died there. I thought you would sing. first as the fight goes on. Sing to me, Phantom? Oh yeah, that's my girl. Huh? How are we not dead? Oh. Well, I guess you are dead. Oh no, I need to parry. Oops. So sad. Guess I'm just better than you, Phantom. That's my girl. Good girl. Now you're dead. Oh, good girl. Now I can pause. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm actually going to not be doing the Great Conchflies fights, even though I was going to originally, but then I remember that the Great Conchflies actually you can get to without beating Widow, since you don't need a needle in. It's only Last Judge and Phantom you have to beat Widow before getting to in Act 1, because with Phantom the first room will play over and over again if you don't have a needle in, even if you, and there's no correct doors that you can go through, or not doors, rooms you can go into. Because my brother searched out, and Last Judge obviously you just can't because you need to play needle in for the fight to actually start. So I'm going to do Last Judge now. So this is going to take forever to get to, and I also can't fast travel anywhere because look at this, too expensive. I should not have gotten rid of all my rosaries earlier. But don't worry, we have the power for saving quitting. Unless I sat on the bench next to the bell least an accident. In that case, we will just go on to Cogwork Dancer, since I'm not doing Last Judge in that case. Oh, damn it! So the grab it away. Okay, what if I don't need to do Last Judge? I already know hit Last Judge without any upgrades, so it's fine. Whatever. I won't do Last Judge then, for now. I'll do Last Judge whenever I get fast travel. You're a good girl. I love you so much, Ruby. Oh yeah, that's my girl. You're purring. Love it. Apparently cats purr whenever they're in fear though sometimes too, so maybe she doesn't like me belly rubbing her. But she seems to love it because she always licks my hand whenever I do it. Okay. Hello there, Lace. And still it hopes to stand against one, a guard. Oh, Lace, we need to have a talk. These are the 1,000,000,000,000 reasons why you are not a god. Firstly, you're not even classified as a higher being. Secondly, you have a mother, and your mother is way more powerful than you. Even though they're easier to beat in the fight in the game, but more accurately, your mother's more powerful than you. And there's a quadrillion other reasons that I will not talk about all of them though. But there are quadrillion reasons why you are not a god. Unless you're talking about someone else. Wait. Sorry. I'm sorry! It's been quiet for too long. I want to talk to you now. What's that noise? Uh-oh. It's an enemy gone. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, like, wait a minute. I'm just now realizing. I just chose the perfect time to start talking to the audience again. Because I was about to do the enemy gauntlet. But I completely forgot the fact that, I completely forgot about the fact that you don't do the enemy gauntlet yet. Yeah, whatever, we're gonna get to the boss anyways. Oh, okay, let me sit on the bench. Sit on the bench. What?
Oh, can I speak this?
Yes.
Is it time for a pouch to play?
For Ruby?
Yeah.
Yes.
For Ruby, but later, yeah? So I'll just
Yeah.
put it in your room. Have
Yep.
you given her dry food this morning?
No. Actually, no, yeah, I have.
Because there's nothing in her bottle, so she's obviously eating that. So she can have this
Yep.
this afternoon. Okay.
There you go away now. That's my dad. That was my dad. He asked me if he was allowed to speak, and I said yes. But he didn't. But it seems like he didn't understand. I was recording a video. He just asked me about like the food, the wet food for Ruby. Who's still taking that? Oh, never mind. She's woken up. Can I finally lean back now, Ruby? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you want to sit on my lap? I know you probably just want to eat the wire. Never mind, for once you don't want to eat the wire. You're the good girl. You're the bestest little girl ever. Be good little girl. Okay, I might have to take the wire off then. If you want the wire, you need to get down from the chair. I know you're not going to get down from the chair because you love me so much. I know I've not even known you for 2 weeks, and you already love me as if like I don't know what to compare myself to, but as if like I'm your father. Well, anyways, now we can do this. Let's demonstrate. Oh yeah, I have parry now. Because the game forced me to use parry. Because I beat Phantom. I didn't have enough room to do parry. I have told you before, I've no hit this boss, I know all the patterns. I'll go over that one again. They always go back to their original sides after doing that attack, so this left one now attacking again. At least I think they go back to their original sides. I've done some testing before, and that is the truth. They do go back to their original sides that they were on at the start. As I tested it before, and I decided to keep them quicker whenever doing that strategy. No! Whatever, it's not Steel Soul Mode anyway, so I'm not doing them. Yep, see? See, look, they went back to the left side, and that's the guy who went to the left after doing his attack. So because he went back to the left side at the end, I know he's the left guy. yeah, I forgot I don't have Silk Spear. Whenever I no-hit this boss, I had Silk Spear. Okay, no, I'm switching my Silk skills. Well, it wasn't the whole point of this run that I don't use Silk skills. Because it's meant to be like me using nothing. I don't care. Silk skills are allowed. I'm allowing Silk skills for this run, okay? So I guess it's not completely nothing. I'll try doing completely nothing with other runs, but I feel like Silk skills are just fun to use, okay? So I am allowing Silk skills. I've used Silk skills too much, I can't just not use them anymore. I'll do this challenge again without recording myself doing it. I'll do this challenge a second time without recording. And I'll not allow myself to use Silk skills then whenever I do it in the off recording, when I'm not recording the video, okay? So don't worry. Clockwork Dancers. This is an easy boss. Wait, there's sometimes whenever I play the game, I genuinely just can't get past Clockwork Dancers. If I die in this attempt, I'm just gonna cut out of the video. I think the problem I have is I never try healing. I always try using my Silk skills, and before I know it, I'm already dead. And whenever I do heal, I always heal at the worst times because I'm so used to no-hitting. I need to be more patient. This is regular Clockwork Dance, right? Although I do less damage. I'm not gonna do a damage tank thing at start this time. Actually, no, I am gonna do it actually. Never get my healing right, so I never get my heals right. If I just hit that guy one last time, I wouldn't have had to heal anyway. I mean, I would have been able to heal after. that perfect use of heal stalling. I hate that. I hate. No. How do I actually survive that? Not taking any damage there. I'm insane. Sometimes I actually lose track of the one I'm targeting whenever I do this fight. See, look, I'm getting patient. Sometimes cold dancers just genuinely just not let you hit them at all. I dashed a second time, didn't think dash. I do whenever that happens, whenever I press dash and the game thinks I'm holding it. Wow! I never knew this challenge would actually be difficult. It really does increase the length of the boss fight. Because you get like 4 extra damage in every new upgrade, so I'm doing like almost half the amount of damage right now. I always like to target the left one for some reason. Dude, it's taking so much longer. Normally I can just kill him on the first cycle of this phase. And now it's taking me forever. Well, now I can pause recording for now. Sorry, mate, I just cut a little bit too much out of the video. I'm just joking, I'm just in the capture gallery. What, do you seriously think I just cut the video and then just got all the way over there? No, I'm not even at Trulio yet. Silly old billies. Alright, I'm gonna get to an enemy gauntlet soon. I'm finally gonna get to the enemy gauntlet. Yeah. Is that the Vault Keeper? No, it's a clone. Or is it our Vault Keeper? Yeah, whatever, who cares? You will let him to fight Funny Guy and his minions. But the minions go first, because they're useless. Uh-oh, the choir's singing. I've never hit this gauntlet before. I can beat it normally. Although, once again, actually, no, I didn't have any upgrades, actually. What am I meant to do? See, this is the thing that I don't like about Silksong, is how unfair the game is. The AI is too good. The enemies are too powerful. That's my only problem with Silksong. The enemies are a little bit too overpowered. Like, it just feels like it's not very balanced. Because even though you have more weapon ability, I feel like... I don't know. Why? And it just casually kills itself after. I feel like with this game, the enemies are just too overpowered. Like, enemies are fine to fight. Like, most enemies are in the game are easy. Like, this enemy is easy to fight. But often in the game, you have to fight multiple enemies at once, because that's how game balancing works. That's it. No, I'm not losing my rosaries. I'm not losing my rosary since I want fast travel. I'm not playing this game without my fast travel. I hate this game. This is the worst game ever, and this should never get Game of the Year, because for whatever reason, this game is able to save the fact that I died, even though I quit the game before I died. This game's freaking stupid. Also, the hitbox for the enemies in this game is stupid, and now this video is going to take forever to come out because I'm not going to have fast travel anymore because I lost all my money. Whatever, I don't need fast travel anyways. I can just grind into the grand reeds for those areas if I ever want to anyways. So who cares? But you see what I mean by like this game is too smart? Like this game's AI and enemies are just too smart. If you go to Act 3 without beating Trobio, apparently the game will just automatically make it so that you can't code it so that Trobio is automatically counts as being defeated, and if you don't get the claw mirror in there until Act 3, the game will literally just make it so you can't do the torment Trobio fight. Like, the game developers, like, I guess it makes sense. They spent 7 years on this game. They spent all 7 years on this game. Like, what did I expect? 7 years of development. So it makes sense that that everything's so smart in this game and the game's so massive. But remember, there's only 3 developers. There's only 3 people. 3 people. Like, in 7 years, it makes sense. Everything's going to be well coded. But there's only 3 people who made this game. Seriously, I'm not going to get fast travel anytime soon. Watching parry on. Oh man. Okay. third to last wave. Actually, no, second to last wave, actually. Whenever I get low on health, all the enemies just start spamming double damage attacks. They were just like, oh, he's on half. I'm not half. He's low on health. Now we gotta start spamming the double damage attacks. The one time I jump, the enemy jumps. How does the enemy know I'm midair? I hate this bell person. I hate this bell person. Why is that bell thrower exist? Well, you see what I mean? Look, the guy just keeps on spamming. Why is he not pause recording? Oh, so I'm just getting scanned out of my heal then. I was just mid-heal, and then the guy did his watch and staggered me, and now I don't get to heal. You didn't see that, but that did happen. I have to do this with like no health. Never mind, I'm going to heal all the way back up. These guys are some of my favourite enemies in the game, but they can definitely be annoying with their double damage attacks and their jumps. I love it only for the enemies don't kill me instantly. The problem with me making videos like these is that they always seem like lots of fun, and I love rewatching these types of videos and they're very long and stuff. But they are not very much fun to make these types of videos because you don't understand how much I'm cutting. Did you just throw the bell backwards, old granny? I hate these bells. There was actually a point in my life where I was like, oh, these guys are actually not as annoying. I guess I'm just getting better at the game. And I've completely changed my mind now. These guys aren't annoying. Why do I have to deal with 4 enemies at once? Have you ever questioned that? Why are you backwards? This again, if I don't beat it this attempt, then I don't really care, because I'm not going to do any other attempts after this one. I am going to do other attempts, I'm just not going to record any other attempts. And Ruby, stop scratching at my leg! Why do you keep on smiling that double damage attack? See what I mean? This guy keeps on spamming double damage attack because he knows how much area on the screen it takes up, and he knows I'm in a corner. And the guy's going to do his jump attack. It comes up like half of the screen with that attack. These guys are so tanky and so annoying. I always say that, like, and I always say to myself that, like, Sinner's Road has like has the enemies with the worst AIs in the entire game. But honestly, those guys have horrible AIs because they just know everything to do that's perfectly going to annoy. And Ruby, stop it. It's just annoying. Stop moving backwards! Okay, fine, I'll just go above you then. Show you the wing attempt. You don't even deserve to see the wing attempt. I just now am realising the reason why I'm doing so bad is because I'm not using Silksong. Oh, I'm already recording. As well as press start recording again, but I already am recording. Okay, I'm finally winning. I've now won. Oh, why you have to get up to point blank before doing that attack? Totally first tried it. Move your hind legs there, Ruby. Can you please, Ruby, whatever. I'm finally here now. Finally. Time to get the shortcut. You're the kind of into my first Silksong. Too bad this is not Silksong. So time. Once again, let's just do that. Just being as annoying as possible, like always. Silksong is my favourite game ever, but I feel like people always say that Silksong's like a masterpiece, like the best thing to ever exist, but I still think that. Go away. Right here!
Okay, good boy. You okay?
I'm recording a video! I hate my dad. I wish he could die. Why are you moving to the side on it? You meant to do down. Whatever. Seriously, I can move on it. Should. Just like that one video I posted, that 2-hour long video I posted, where I got angry, where eventually I just got angry. Because everything is just being annoying, like kittens being annoying, or not as annoying this time. And for some reason I can't do simple things in the game that I've done before and even no hit before. I hate this game. Not grabbing Julia's Quill since I don't even have a map yet. I'm gonna grab and torment Julia's Quill. What watch me die a billion times to a boss that I've beaten the harder version of and no-hit the harder version of. Actually, die a billion times to it. I'll die a billion times to that, of course. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna die. I don't think I'll die. This video is going to end pretty soon though. When should this video end? I think I'm gonna end this video after beating Trobio, because then I want to do the other melodies off, like when I'm not recording. Maybe I'll make like a little another gameplay video for me doing a little platforming segment thing, for me doing a little platforming for one of the melodies, and then I'm gonna make another video on Star and High Horse Gauntlet, or as the pros say it, HHG. Trobio! Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about the explosions behind him whenever he does the tornado attack now. Because he's regular Trobio, not tormented Trobio, and I don't have to worry about the cross thing with his bombs. I do still need to worry about that though. That is something I need to worry about. I guess from all my tormented Trobio practice, it's going to be easy then. I was even expecting a colossal cross explosion there whenever he did that little jump explosion like this one, because of that and how tormented Trobio does it. I honestly don't even need to use Silk skills for this, but I'll use them anyways. The tormented Trobio I use the parry, but I don't need the parry now, even though it is better than the Silk Spear for this fight, because I'm so good at it. And tormented Trobio fight actually puts you in undodgeable situations quite a lot, while this one does not. And this one's going to be easy. Good thing and hitbox gets shortened whenever you do a dash. Just because he's easier doesn't mean he's easy though. This guy is still a very hard boss. That's what you would say. It's only the balls actually bouncing themselves that actually can hit me now, rather than the explosion. Still, me just comparing this fight to Tormented Trobio. If you have played Silksong before and you did not know that there was an Act 3 in the game, and you fought Trobio, and then you right after you search up Trobio boss fight just to watch other people do it, see if you were missing anything because you struggle with it a lot, and then you see Tormented Trobio, I honestly bet that you probably think that it was a modded boss. Because Tormented Trobio is kind of like a modded boss, just changing the colour of the boss. Changing their movesets slightly too. And you know, in Silksong, none of the modded bosses are like really unique too. All of the modded bosses just make regular bosses or enemies stronger. Or they make Homer Sky. So really, you could actually, and it also is just buffing the attacks, so I feel like it's pretty easy to actually mistake Tormented Trobio for a modded boss. Papillo? Who's Papillo? You're not a real Hollow Knight fan in that case. If Papillo gets put in the third Hollow Knight game, then that is genuinely insane. Papillo is not a canon character in the Hollow Knight universe, so it'd be funny if he got put in the third game. Hollow Knight Silksong. Hollow Knight Zote's wrong. Hollow Knight Pablo. Hollow Knight Zote's Eternal Quest. It's like the Eternal Ordeal, but the Eternal Quest. The quest to get the Eternal Ordeal, the prequel. Don't you ever just love some of the little details in Silksong and in Hollow Knight? Like Mendable in Hollow Knight. In fact, that you can take Turbio's Quill and Tormented Turbio's Quill. That's the stupidest hitbox of all time. Oh, in fact, in the Hollow Knight Silksong was actually not the perfect. Was actually not the perfect game whenever it first released. Because apparently, whenever it first released, apparently, if you just skipped all the Chakra's maps, then you got a map of an area not from Chakra, then the game would be like a map written by Chakra, even though it's not written by Chakra, as a little oversight, but then it got patched eventually, and it just doesn't say that anymore. What? You just made me go underneath you instead of actually hitting you. I ended up attacking underneath Turbio instead of on him because he chose the perfect time to jump in the air. I'm surprised the explosion from the jump in the air attack didn't hurt me. You did it again! This time he hit me with contact damage right after. It's so boring how long it takes. I'm just now realising that this video series isn't necessarily going to be that difficult. It's really just long. It takes forever to beat these bosses. Whenever you don't have any upgrades. So it's not going to be... so this challenge isn't even that challenging. It's more just like endurance. It's an endurance test. Endurance test of the century. Probio. You're gonna die. I didn't know you could take them with Silk Spears during that. Ah, loser. I just unintentionally hit his bombs away. Robio. I'm of course not going to equip this at all, but I'm gonna have it. So yep, not ever going to equip it, just gonna have it. I want this video to end at exactly 1 minute. One time I made a joke where I was like, this video's gonna end at 20 minutes. No, 26 minutes. Look, it's gonna be exactly. And then as a joke, I pressed stop recording. I pressed stop recording at 59 seconds. But then, whenever I looked at it, it actually said it said 26 minutes and 59 seconds on the video length whenever you click on the video. But whenever you're just looking at the video, whenever you just look at the video normally, it actually does not. Like whenever you're just looking at the video normally from the outside without clicking on it, actually says it is exactly 27 minutes. So I find that really funny. Well then. Oh no, I'm going to equip tools. No, not equipping tools. This is the Raoul Dragon Challenge Silksong edition. I don't actually know what. Should I? What am I gonna make the title of the video? Yeah, whatever. You already know what it is because you're only clicking on the video after I made the video. Should I call it Raoul Dragon Challenge Silksong edition? Or should I just say like the no upgrades challenge? I think no upgrades sounds better. I'll call it the Raw Dragon Challenge for now, but I think I'm going to title the video No Upgrades Challenge. Even though I am allowing myself to use silk skills, but that was an accident. I didn't know. I forgot that I wasn't meant to allow myself to use those. It's an accident that I'm allowing myself to use them. But it's fine, doesn't matter. And silk skills are fun. And I'm only going to be using silk spin, it's cross stitch anyways. So let's make this video exactly an hour long. How am I going to do that? I'm just going to close the game on video. Okay, still got another 20 seconds left. Anything funny? I'm running out of time! Ah! Well, no, I already showed this before. How about? Okay, I don't have time. Whatever. Please like, subscribe, share with friends and family, and put notifications on.